Anyone? Saptakrandi. What is that? Who said is that? So it's the examination point of view. It's important aspect, very important question for you people. That's called the Saptakrandi. Saptakrandi. Here it is. After feminism, you can see the idea of socialism. Idea of socialism. Discussing that one more time. Okay, equality, relative equality. A particular person, his name is, here you can see that Ram Manohar Lohia. Ram Manohar Lohia, and his idea of Saptakrandi, 7 revolutions. 7 revolutions, or the Saptakrandi. Saptakrandi. You can see here, Saptakrandi, which for Lohia was the ideal of socialism. Okay, what are they? Socialism refers to a set of political ideas. Everyone know that. So in this chapter, basically, we discussed about the philosophical differences between socialism and liberalism that related with equality. And here comes Ram Manohar Lohia and his idea, okay, of Saptakranti. Socialism refers to a set of political ideas that emerged as a response to the inequalities present in and reproduced by the industrial capitalist economy. The main concern of socialism is how to minimize existing inequality and distribute resources justly. Okay, so at the time of capitalism, okay, or the colonial rule or imperialism, we know that, or we can say that capital or the money or the income is not distributing equally among the people. Number of people, they turned too rich, and a number of people, they become very poor also. Okay, so that's a trouble that related with the capitalist type of economy. So the socialists are against that. Basically, the socialists are standing for the equal distribution of wealth, and the government controlled production. Okay, production is under the control of the government, is preferable by the socialism or socialist activists. Okay, the main concern of the socialism is how to minimize existing inequality and distribute resources justly. Although advocates of socialism are not entirely opposed to the market, they favor some kind of government regulation, planning and control over certain key areas such as education and healthcare. So they know that the entire control of the production is not possible, but the government is, the socialists are giving idea to the government that at least the key areas should be under the control of the government, like education and health. In India, the eminent socialist thinker Ram Manohar Lohia identified 5 kinds of inequalities that needed to be fought against simultaneously. Okay, first of all, you find 5 types of inequalities. What are they? Okay, inequality between men and women, or man and woman, inequality based on the skin color, okay, inequality based on caste based inequality, colonial rule of some countries over the others. Hello, any doubt? Okay, here it is: inequality based on skin color, caste based inequality, okay, colonial rule of some countries over the others, and of course economic inequality. These are the 5 by Ram Manohar Lohia. Okay, this might appear as a self-evident idea today, but during Lohia's time, it was common for the socialists to argue that class inequality was the only form of inequality worth struggle against. Other inequalities did not matter or would end automatically if economic inequality could be ended. Lohia argued that each of these inequalities had independent roots and had to be fought separately and simultaneously. Okay, so these 5 inequalities are there, right? As per Ram Manohar Lohia, there are 5 inequalities are there. Want to fight against that at the same time. Okay, he did not speak of revolution in singular. Okay, so he not speaking about a revolution against each of these independently. For him, struggle against these 5 inequalities constituted 5 revolutions. He added 2 more revolutions to this list: revolution of civil liberties. So revolution for civil liberties against unjust encroachments on private life and a revolution for non-violence. Okay, these are the two more inequalities that Ram Manohar Lohia find. Okay, so fight against all these things is called to be the Sapta Kranti, the revolution against all these inequalities, all these 7 inequalities termed as the Sapta Kranti, right? So it's an important question for you people. Learn that properly. Learn that properly. So coming to the NCERT textbook questions, number of questions are there for you people. Already we discussed in the classroom before. Remembering that? Any doubts are there? So examination, I only told you that there are a number of questions are there directly from the textbook, Do not expect any questions like MCQ. Okay, choose the correct answer. We will not get any choices there. Okay, you want to think and write the answer. Think and write the answer. So if you are facing difficulty to time management, write the important points of the answer. Clear or not? Important point, the most relevant points. Again, I give you some topics for debate, right? Yes or no? Did I? Elvina, Grishma, please turn on your camera. Okay, in the last class, we started the chapter social justice, right? Yes. And we discussed about what is the social justice, what is the importance of social justice, Okay. Yes or no? Started the chapter. Okay. So now I am giving an opportunity for you people to express your idea related with the social justice. Okay. So you also wanted to participate in the debate. Clear? We'll start from Grishma. Grishma. Can you hear me? Grishma, are you there? Elvina, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what is your idea about this social justice? How it is important? And why
So,
it is
in my opinion,
Of course.
um, social justice, as we all know that we had heard about many of the problems that are happening in our society, like um, killing so many people and like killing so many people, doing many acts, getting so many injured by so many criminals and goons. So many of the people who has been lost their relatives or the good ones may suffer many problems related to it. So we see them that we are having that they have always have been going to the court and asking for the justice. Um, so social justice is necessary. Social justice is needed, and social justice is needed.
Yeah, needed. Come on. Social justice is needed. We want that definitely. Come on. Why this? Why we want to? So your ideas are fine. Okay, so there are a number of problems you are facing in the society related with justice, right or not? Okay, there are different groups of people are there in our society, right or not? Okay, what are the different groups? Basically, we know that the majority and the minorities, clear or not? So majority basically termed as the people, those who more in number, basically they're related with a religion, related with a cultural practice, or related with any language, right? So what we are expecting, only the majority want to lead a good life in the society, or even the minority also want to, or the minority only want to lead a good life in the society? What is your opinion? Okay, are you supporting the majority or the minority?
Equal consideration should be given to
Equal
both.
consideration should be provided. Okay, so Aishwarya again hitting with equal consideration. Okay, Aishwarya, got it. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, so government should not be should not show partisanship. They should not stand with the minority or the majority. Okay, the government is for everyone. So I am agreeing with Aishwarya. Okay, in this case, because the government of everyone, it is for Amal Raj, and it is for Ashish Benny, it is for Elvina, and it is for Grishma, and it is for Ashwini, and it is for me too. Clear or not? There is no distinction whether you are belong to the majority group, you are belong to a minority group, nothing of that. Okay, everyone should get equal treatment from the government. Clear or not? So we know that in some northern states or North Indian states, number of these poor classes, okay, they are discriminated in the society not only with one reason but with numerous reasons. They are poor people. Okay, they are belong to the minority caste, maybe. Clear or not? Economically poor, and they are belong to the minority group. They are women. Like that, number of problems at the same time they are facing. Okay, all these things are leading to independent discrimination. Independent discrimination. Okay, we already studied that equality is existing in the society. The same time, there are a number of problems are existing in the society related with inequality too. We studied that. Clear or not? So she is a woman. Next one, she's belong to, or she's the part of a socially backward class, another inequality. Next one, she's poor, another inequality. Okay, all these three inequalities are there. Okay, if a person is facing all this problem, is she is able to enjoy the rights like all others enjoying? What is your answer? If she can do that, is that possible? Is that possible?
No.
Not at all. That's the real answer. That's the real answer. Right or not? Not possible. There are a number of newses we are reading. Right or not? Right or not? Number of newses. So day before yesterday, not before 4 days, I think that we read a news that's from Uttar Pradesh, UP. Clear or not? What is that news? You heard about that? You read that? Anyone? Or see the news or something like that? No. Okay. A small girl, she's murdered. Okay, murdered. The reason behind the murder is to get her lungs and liver. Okay. Had that news? Read that news anywhere? No. No one. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Then Elvin is the best person to say that. Tell me, Elvina. Make it fast.
The girl has been kidnapped.
Ah.
Has been kidnapped by some of the
Okay. The first thing, girl. Next, come on.
many group of people has been got kidnapped by that girl,
Ah.
and they first, I think they first had raped her,
Ah.
and the people, the reason for that, they want to take the lungs and kidney, because the people, because there has been some parents who want worshipping,
Hmm.
who was worshipping. For that they needed lungs, so they kidnapped a girl and got raped and killed her.
Hmm. So the real trouble, yeah, that's it almost. Okay. So one couple, okay, they need kids. Okay. For last several years, they don't have kids there. So to get kid or for that purpose, they started some kind of rituals. Okay. For those ritual, they required these items. It seems. What is that? The lungs and the liver. Clear or not? So want to understand one thing, that this is 21st century. 21st century. Still today, number of people are there in our society. Maybe we can say that they're educated. Still, okay, they are believing this in this kind of ruthless rituals. Clear or not? That's a reality. That's a reality. So first of all, she's a girl. She belongs in the minority group. Okay, clear or not? Understand? And she's poor too. Clear or not? So these three problems led to that particular incident. Clear? Okay. So she also have the same right like anyone in the country to lead a good life in the society. Right or not? Yes or no? But the people, they made the trouble for her life and for her future. I mean, future in the sense, if she's alive, she can get education, she will get a good job, might, okay, like that. So she made or sorry, that couple made a full stop for her growth. The irony is they killed her because they want a kid. Clear or not? So what kind of society is this? What kind of society is this? So the problem is this. So everyone in the society, they are basically expecting justice. Okay. So what kind of justice we can give to that girl? Tell me. What is your answer? If you are the judge, the case is coming before your court, what decision you will take? Tell me. Okay, I will ask to Mr. Ashish Benny. Ashish Benny, with this case coming to your court. So Ashish Benny is the majesty. Okay, the judge, Ashish Benny is going to hear the case, and he's heard all this, what you can say, court activities, all the court activities completed, that hearings are completed, then now Ashish Benny is going to give the decree, I mean the judgment. Okay, Ashish Benny, welcome to speak. What will be your judgment? Ashish?
Mistake is always mistake.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So judge will start like this. Okay, respected people, mistake is always mistake. Ah, fine. Then.
So we want to give punishment.
Okay. So what kind of punishment is there? Is that our laws are sufficient to give punishment for such kind of criminals?
No.
No? Okay, you are the judge. You are saying yourself that the loose rules are not sufficient. It seems, Mr. Judge. Okay, His Highness, Your Honor, tell me. Come on. Give your decree. Make it fast. No. What is the punishment? So your kids.
18 years in jail.
How many years? 13 years in jail. Okay, fine. So you, okay, accepted that. Fine. Okay, so lifetime sentence. Like that's what Ashish Benny's punishment. So if I asked you that these rules and regulations are sufficient to punish such kind of people, most of you people told me that it's no. You are high school students, senior secondary students, only the age of 15 to 16, right? You people have this idea. What is that idea? These rules and regulations are not sufficient to punish the people, those who are committing this kind of brutal criminal activities or brutal crimes. Okay, we are unable to adjust with that, right? Okay, it is not an ordinary crime, right? What a brutal activity it is. Okay, and you told me that no rules and regulations are existing in our country that satisfying the demand of the parents of that little girl. Clear or not? So here we want social justice, right or not? Social justice is necessary. Okay, social justice is not a justice that making by the people or a society, right or not? Okay, not like that. We will not take any weapons against that particular people. Okay, so a number of news today we are reading related with this kind of suppression, brutality, rape cases, like that. Various news are there. Okay, so almost the minorities, okay, poor class people, economically backward class people, socially backward class people, they are facing such kind of problems in the society. So it is important. Want to provide justice for everyone. Justice is necessary. If you want to make changes in the rules and regulations, we want to make, that's our responsibility. Okay, okay, so all the rules and regulations are not in support of giving the maximum punishment for such kind of criminals. My statement is that, are you supporting with that or not? The existing rules and regulations are not enough to give the maximum punishment for such kind of criminals. Are you supporting or not? Already you opposed that, right or not? So my question is, why it is so? So we read a number of news in the newspaper itself. Such kind of people or those who committed this kind of brutal crimes. Okay, so the judge give a judgment that to keep them in jail, but after some particular year they will come back to the society. Again they will commit such kind of this or same crimes there. So it is not preferable, basically, right? We don't want such kind of people in the society, but our law is facing number of troubles to give the maximum punishment for such kind of people. Okay, so the idea of this lesson is nothing but to provide the maximum justice to the people, those who are facing trouble in the society. Okay, please hold. Different meaning will be there. We also have an intuitive understanding of justice, even through we may not be able to define it precisely. So exactly we are unable to explain that. In that sense, justice is a lot like love. In addition, both love and justice evoke passionate responses from their advocates. And as with love, no one hates justice. Everyone wants justice for oneself and so some extent for others also. But unlike love, which is an aspect of our relationships with a few people whom we know well, justice concerns our life in society, the way in which public life is ordered, and the principle according to the which social goods and social duties are distributed among different members of the society. As such, questions of justice are of the central importance of politics. After going through this chapter, you should be able to, first of all, we are going to understand these aspects of justice. What are they? First of all, identify some of the principles of justice which have been put forward in different societies and at different periods of time. So justice, that word have different meaning for different societies in different time. Explain what is meant by distributive justice. Distributive justice. We know that not for a single person, justice should provide for it should prevail for the entire society. Next one, John Rawls' argument is that a fair and just society would be in the interest of all members and could be defended on rational grounds. Okay, so justice on rational grounds as per John Rawls. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, the screen is visible now. Are you able to read that? Hello? Can you read the passage?
Yes, it's too small to read from the screen.
Okay. Wait. I'll show in a larger size. Okay, what about now? They will read now?
The screen is kind of blurred.
Blurry.
Now it's okay.
Okay, so just open your textbook. Here it is. What is justice? What is a justice? Okay, the first question for we people. All cultures and traditions have grappled with the questions of justice, although they may have interpreted the concept in different ways. So all the societies or all the cultures, okay, they are giving different meaning for the term justice. For instance, in ancient Indian society, justice was associated with dharma and maintaining dharma or a just social order. Dharma, okay. So in Indian society, basically we followed that dharma, okay. All the activities should be related with the dharma only, okay. That is what the justice or just social order for Indians there was considered to be the primary duty of kings. Okay, so kings want to rule the country on the basis of dharma, want to provide justice for each and every individual subject of him. That's what the dharma says. That's what the justice says. Okay, and in China, Confucius, the famous philosopher, argued that kings should maintain justice by punishing wrongdoers and rewarding the virtuous. Okay, so the kings want to give punishment for the people, those who are doing bad activities in the society, and want to give rewards for the people they are doing good deeds. Okay, in 4th century BC, before Christ, Athens, Greece. Okay, Plato discussed issues of justice in his book, The Republic. So the famous book by Plato that is named as The Republic. Okay. Through a long dialogue between Socrates and his young friends, Glaucon and Adeimantus. Okay, Adeimantus. Plato examined why we should be concerned about justice. The young people asked Socrates why we should be just. What is the reason to become just? They observed that people who were unjust seemed to be much better off than those who were just. So their the basic concept is what? The people, they are unjust in the society, they are well off, they are rich, okay, than the people, they are doing justice in the society. Or they are, so, than those who were just. Those who twisted rules to serve their interest, avoided paying taxes, and were willing to lie and be deceitful, okay, were often more successful than those who were truthful and just. So the Socrates disciples, they says that they witnessed, they observed in the society, what they observed are the people, those who are not paying taxes, they are often telling lies, okay. They are against the will of the society, okay. So they are gaining money, they are able to become rich, but the people, those who leading a good life in the society by doing all the good activities or good deeds, they are facing difficulty. Why it is so? If one were smart enough to avoid being caught, then it would seem that being unjust is better than being just. Then they told that if we are not caught by the government or not caught by the ruling authority by doing these mistakes, it is good to do the things that is not justice, okay. So you may have heard people expressing similar sentiments even today, okay. So today also number of we people are able to listen this words there, okay. So what is that? The people, they are doing all the bad activities, they will become rich, okay. They can make more money, they are making trouble with the society, they are making trouble with the government, but they are earning their wealth is always increasing. But the people, those leading a good life in the society, they are facing all these problems, they are unable to develop. So the viewpoint of the disciples of Socrates, what is that? If you are not caught by anyone by doing these mistakes, it is good to make money, right or not? Right or not? What is your opinion? Huh? Doing all the mistakes, corruption, not paying taxes, okay, criminal activities, okay, but we are able to make money. Is that good? What is your answer?
No.
Not at all. Right. I should have told the no, it seems. Others? Same. No. Okay, but we are able to notice or we are able to observe that the people, those who are leading a good life in the society without committing in trouble in the society, their growth, economical growth is too slow. Why it is so? Why it is so? Okay, so think about that. Read the textbook one more time. We will discuss that in the next class, everyone. Okay, so today's economics examination is there. Learn well for the examination. Read the question properly and understand the concept of the question. Then only write answer, right? Okay, clear or not? The simple thing, okay, think before you ink. Clear? What is that? Think before you ink. Okay, think before you write the answer. That only. Okay, guys, thank you. We will meet in the next class.